E.
Hello and welcome to Madden NFL. Giant Stadium, home of both the Giants and the New York Jets, will be our host for what should be a great game between Philadelphia and New York. Let's take you now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth, who are getting set for the kickoff.
We couldn't have asked for a better day for football as we get ready for today's game. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here with a call. We're thrilled to bring you this great NFL football rivalry. Chris, any thoughts?
We've got a great game on tap. Both these teams seem to always perform so well against each other. I expect to see the same thing today.
He's hammered at the 32-yard line. And now their offense will take the field for the first time in the game. First and 10. Ball on the 32. Eagles line up with a nickelback. Drops back. Scrambles. He is hit hard on the play. Time to break down. Here's a look at the key playmakers on New York's offense. Manning set to go to the air. Brings this one in. Tackled at the 28-yard line. Gain of 4 on the pass.
As long as the timing's good on a slant route against zone coverage, everything's fine. If the timing's off a little bit, you can take a big shot.
The Eagles bring in their quarter defensive package. He drops back to pass. He tries to scramble. Throws into coverage. It's intercepted. He took a shot at the 30. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the
Hard count.
Strong throw. The pass falls incomplete. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down. Not much indecision by the coach here. He'll keep the offense out there to go for it. Looking to throw, and they're coming after him. Gets the throw off, and it's completed. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. That's a great 4th down conversion.
Yeah, but you don't want to make a living on 4th down. You'd like to execute a little bit better on the first 3 downs. Let's see what they can do here.
Jacobs is the single setback. Manning looking to pass. He finds the tight end in open space. Brought down at the 43-yard line. And a nice pickup there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read to the nice ball in there to the open man.
From the 43-yard line. Nickel back in this time. It's the tailback. And he makes it out to about the 1-yard line. And of 2, that'll bring up 2nd down. Second down and 8. Ball on the 41. Manning comes to the line under center. Single backfield. He scrambles away. On the run, he throws it. He got depleted. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Gains his way to the 20-yard line. Jacobs seems to be shaken up on that play. 2nd and a yard coming up. This is the 9th play of this drive. Only one man back. Looking to throw. And he's drilled at the 22. He hasn't had much of a problem finding the quarterback in this one. And it's only in the first quarter. What a great start. They line up in a one-back set. Drops back. Dumps it out right. Tackled at the 15. And that will be enough for the first down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense. But anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
He lost yardage on the play. The toss play wasn't working there. Loss of about 2. Second and 12 coming up here. And this is the 12th play of the drive. They'll keep the ground again. And he dropped him in the open field. 4-yard gain on the play. And so it'll be 3rd down. Play 13 of the current drive. The Eagles line up with 6 DBs on the field. The defense has him surrounded. Oh, and they got him. And here's a perfect idea. New York could take the lead with this field goal. And it's good. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the upright. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Jackson from the 5. And we have a flag on the play. Hate to say it, but this one looks like it's coming back. Holding. It looks like he got a handful of jersey on that one.
Well, you hold with your hands, but more often than not, holding is created by not moving your feet. There, clearly, he didn't get his feet in position, so he had no choice but to hold.
They come out in a nickel. Back to throw. Goes through his feet. Madison picks it off. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
He's looking to throw. Gets away with the pass. It's broken up. And now let's take another look at it. Manning lines up under center. Only one in the backfield this time. The rush reaches him, and he goes down. Without a doubt, that play is worth a closer look. Here's Chris with the EA. Third down, 13 to 2. Manning lines up in the shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. He's under pressure. He's dragged down on the play. That play is worthy of another look. Here's Chris. From their own 49-yard line. This is kind of a surprising call here by the coach. This is an obvious punting situation. He's dropped. What a play on 4th down. They'll start at the 43-yard line. Philadelphia sets up in the I. First down, looking to throw. There for the catch. And they get him at the 28-yard line. He looked pretty confident that time on the throw. Is there for the catch. Steps out about the 25-yard line. We played a quarter. The score is 3-0. Second down, yards to go. Ball on the 26. Single back formation. Eagles changing their play at the line. He's looking to throw. The pass is away, and that's his receiver who's wide open. He's in for the score. He hauled in that long pass for a touchdown.
What are you going to do? How do you defend that? That's just perfectly executed between a hot quarterback and a pretty good receiver.
Philadelphia is up by 4. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. Get at the 6. He can't bring him down. They get him at the 23. They turned it over on downs their last time out. They'll start this drive at the 23-yard line. First down now and 10 to go. He looks to throw on first down. He throws right, brings it in. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's the arm strength we've been talking about all week.
And you know the amazing thing about this guy, we all talk about his arm strength, but did you see how fluid that delivery was? He didn't even look like he was trying to throw it hard.
Tackled at the 49-yard line, and that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
He's dropped for the sack. Once again, a perfect opportunity to take another look at the play using EA Sports. Obvious passing situation here on 2nd and long. Jacobs alone back. On play action, moves forward. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. From their own 45-yard line. The Eagles line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. Brought down at about the 47-yard line. The defense probably wasn't looking for the run there.
Hey, and as a defense, if you want to run the ball in that situation, go ahead. Come up and make the tackle. You can go off and pout in the corner. We'll go back and celebrate with a little glass of water.
Manning drops to throw. Throws it short. There for the reception. And they get him around the 36-yard line. What an unbelievable 4th down conversion.
If you want to know why this quarterback walks around with a little strut, that's exactly why right there. He can make plays like that.
The defense is in the nickel. They go with the toss. He's dropped for a loss. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
One-man backfield. Tosses it out. Tackled at the 36-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. No gain. Third and 10 coming up. The defense is in the dime. There are 3 down linemen. With the hard throw out to his right, Johnson gets the pick. Boy, the defense put the pressure on and forced the bad throw.
Well, you always hear that sometimes it's better to just take a sack, and clearly there it would have been. Of course, it's really easy for us to say. We don't have those 300-pound guys chasing us.
Brought down around the 30-yard line. 3 yards on the run. 2nd and 7 situation here. Ball on the 30. They're crowding the line. Hands it to the back. Dropped behind the line. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Short throw to the right. He fumbled it. He scoops it up. Down the sideline to the 20. Good job on defense to be right there for the recovery.
Well, you get yourself in the right place for a recovery, bustling, and that time this defense was really flying to the ball.
Manning comes to the line, 3 wide receiver outplay. And he will lose yardage on the play. They tried to get around the corner, but nobody was fooled.
Well, risk reward, anytime you're talking about running the halfback on a sweep, when you get out there, if you can't get that edge block, you take a chance on giving up yardage, and that's exactly what happened there.
Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
Tosses it out. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown. I'm so impressed by this guy's ability to find the end zone.
Yeah, the bottom line is the game is still about scoring touchdowns. And how many times have we seen a defense make a stand down on the goal line and completely change the momentum of a game?
New York takes the field, and it would appear they'll try the onside kick. Tynes will try to hit this ball just right to get a good bounce for the onside kick. Onside kick. Bill at the 32-yard line. Even with the lead, they felt they still needed to go for the onside kick.
Yeah, and it sure did backfire. Now you've given the other team the ball back with great field position.
Westbrook takes it left. They finally get him at the 3. He just made this defense look really bad.
And you can see a defense, when they get gouged for a big run like that, they all start looking around and thinking, whose gap was that? Who gave up that big a hole? More and more, this team relies on Donovan McNabb to make plays. They put him back there in position to read the defense. He has the ability to run the football, but you better not relax against him. Even if he's looking all the way to the right, that backside receiver is still alive. That time they burn him for a touchdown.
The kick is away. He's hammered at the 24-yard line. Carried along by their dominant vertical game, they were able to put one in the end zone on their last drive. Jacobs alone in the backfield. He looks to throw on first down. Looks down the field. Throws it out. Completed. And they get him at the 35. That pass is good for a first down.
So he has zips on that point. Now, he heard Brick back through that was hard as he could.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 35. They'll go from the shotgun. He drops back. Dumps it out right. Knocked out around the 40-yard line. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
He doesn't get back to the line. Took it to the outside, but it leads nowhere.
Sweeps are plays that you see a lot more of in college football than you do in the National Football, because everybody in the NFL is so fast. In high school, in college, yeah, maybe you get out around the corner. In the pros, tough to do.
And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say, what happened on third down? And you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
This is a pretty controversial call. I really would have expected them to punt this ball. Rolling right. Into traffic, and it's picked off. And here's a perfect opportunity to take a closer look at that last play. Here's Chris Collinsworth with EA Sports Backtrack.
Thanks. This has been a close one, and both of these teams have played real hard. Let's look at a few plays that were key in the first half.
Jackson fields it at the 17. Drilled at the 36-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The offense will take over at the 36-yard line. 2 tight end set. Gives to the back. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. McNabb is in the gun. 4 wide receivers this time. Westbrook gets the carry. Westbrook looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play. Now they face a 3rd and 6 situation. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Philadelphia uses motion. Drops back to pass. Gets rid of the ball. He makes the catch wide open. To the 20. To the 10. Gets in for 6. The defense can't keep him out of the end zone. That was his second touchdown of the contest.
I really like to watch this receiver work in the end zone. He doesn't lose his patience. He runs the route, he keeps his focus, and he makes plays. He is top in the red zone.
And here's your drive summary for that last series. And here's the kick. He'll return it from the 6. Dropped at the 24-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. First down now and 10 to go. Manning is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. Manning to the air on first down. With the pass. Makes the catch. Brought down at about the 41. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Jacobs might have been shaken up a bit on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 47. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He throws left. Catch is made. He's brought down about the 43-yard line. Not much of a gain at all on that first down completion.
Pretty tough sometimes when a quarterback is looking at his first read, it's not there. The second read is there, but he knows his guy is going to get hit immediately afterwards, and that's what happened there. They took away the first and second read.
And that was a really nice run by the quarterback.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was quite that quick, but he found the seam, was able to get upfield for a nice gain. You know, if he keeps making plays like that, you might have to see a spy defensively to shut him down.
First down, looking to throw. And they get to him. They really have to find a way to pick up the blitz better than that.
Nice call by the defensive coordinator there. Had the blitz in the perfect situation. More and more now offenses want to spread it out, get a bunch of receivers out in the pattern, and you pay the price on the blitz.
They get to him. That's sack number 9. They got to him again.
And the beat goes on. 9 sacks in one game. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. I was counting them on my fingers, but I'm almost out of fingers at this point.
Back to pass. Throws the bullet across the middle. He's tackled right around the 28-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. They line up at the 29. Single back formation. Manning has completed every pass on this drive. It's completed. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. They'll keep the drive alive with that great pass for a first down.
It is so hard to complete passes like that on 4th down because there's no mystery about what you're going to have to do, and especially in those long yardage situations, you have to execute perfectly, and that's exactly what they did.
They're going to pitch it. Tackled around the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the toss play. 3 yards for the score now. Only one man back. Gets in for the touchdown. The running back into the end zone for his 2nd score of the game.
1 score is nice, but 2, that is really special. And ask any fantasy football player out there, this guy's on your team, you're almost as happy as he is right now.
And good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. Jackson fields it at the 1. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. You can't help but wonder if they'll be able to make it 3 straight drives ending with a touchdown. Philadelphia comes to the line with 3 wide. Drop back to pass. Passes to his left. And this might be a late hit on the defender. And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty, because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
McNabb back to pass. Rifles it out there. He reverses his field. It'll be first and goal. And so the defense gives up some yards after the flag.
And I know this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away from you.
And they get him around the 4-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. They put everyone up on the line. End zone. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
It appears to be short, and that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Hickson from the 4. Stays on his feet. Brought down at the 27. They were able to put together a nice drive on their last possession. They'll be looking to make it 2 in a row on this drive. They line up in a double tight set. Drops back on first down. And he catches it with no one around. He's pushed out 39-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
And they drop him for the sack. They line up at the 34. They line up in a 1-back set. He's hammered in the backfield. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Score is 20. They line up in a 1-back set. On play action, he scrambles around. They get to him. And now a good opportunity to take a closer look at the play using the EA Sports back. Looks like they'll opt to go for it here. They'll bring in the dime, looking for the pass. Looking throw. He didn't get his feet set as he threw. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. The 43-yard line. They line up in the I formation. It's the tailback. He gets to about the 34-yard line. Brooke gains around 8 yards on the run. Ace backfield this time. Drops back. He's under a heavy rush. He's there for the catch. He's tackled right around the 28-yard line. Nice play there to pick up the first down.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
They come out in a goal line set. He fakes it. Short throw to the left. He's brought down at the 21-yard line. Another fine passing catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Goes through his read. Out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Set down. The kick is up. Well, it looked like the set down was good. Maybe he lost his footing a little when he went to step into that one. You know, if kickers get out of their rhythm just a little bit, they can really miss a kick badly. So the score is still the Eagles 24, the Giants 17. There's a play fake. Now he's scrambling. Dropped an easy one. Ward was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 29. They come out with a big set. On the action. Still moving. Throws while on the run. Tackled around the 50-yard line. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
Back to throw. Sacked on the play. It seems these days being a defensive end isn't just all about trying to run your blocker over to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, you see more and more of these guys that are a little undersized for defensive linemen, but they make up for that size and bulk with great speed and agility. If they can turn the corner, they can really make a difference in a game.
That's a 2-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Okay, go on a quick count here and just fling that ball in there.
Passing situation for the offense here on 3rd and long. The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. He tries to scramble. Gets the pass off. Hansen his hand on it. Smith was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass.
To the person seated in section 44, row 9, seat 13.
Looks like they decided to go for it here. Only one man back. Fakes to the back. He throws on the run. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. The offense will take over at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10. The Eagles come out in the ace formation. Nab calls for motion left. It's the tailback. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
He decides to run, and he just got hammered. He gained a good 6 yards on that scamper. 2nd and 4. The Eagles line up in a goal line formation. Little handoff. Westbrook seems to be a little shaken up on that play. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. They line up in an I. Little handoff. They'll get in for the touchdown. What a big-time score right there.
Well, defensively, they just simply had to make a stand, and they could not.
Here's the point after. And the point after drive summary. The kick. He'll return it from the 6. Hit and dropped at the 24-yard line. At this point, I think this game looks like it's pretty much out of reach.
Well, it's only a 2-possession game, so these guys are not going to give up. They need a score, an onside kick, a score, an onside kick. Now, whatever this is. They need a lot of good things to happen right here.
Sacked. Patterson records the sack play. It's 2nd and 12. Ball on their own 22. Giants come out in the ace formation. Sets up the play action. Fires it over the middle. Tipped away. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage, banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
He rolls out to the right. Manning is going to be sacked for a loss.
Watch
that couldn't
that
have happened
game.
at a worse
You need to
time
keep
for
it
this
stopped
offense.
as much as possible.
4th down coming up, but you got to assume that they'll be going for it. Single back formation. He drops back to pass. He needs to make a decision, and he gets sacked on 4th down. From the 12-yard line. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Buckhalter gets the call. He's tackled at the 6. Buckhalter gets 6 yards on the kicks. McNabb is under center. He has 2 tight ends. They'll score. Touchdown. Perfect offensive execution there, Chris. The defense didn't have much of a chance.
Yeah, there's really nothing better than when you're in the huddle and you know that your big guys are better than their big guys, because when that's the case, you simply hand the ball to the running back and you get a touchdown.
He kicks it off. Hickson from the 1. Dropped at the 22-yard line. This offense couldn't get anything going on their previous drive. They'll set up shop at the 22. Manning steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll line up in single back. He didn't get back to the line. They tested the perimeter, but nothing doing.
When you have a great athlete at the running back position, the temptation is to toss him the ball, get him out in space, and let him try and break a tackle. That time, the space thing didn't work out so well.
Drops back to pass. Rolls right. Not much time to throw. Not really been a close one, as our final score is the Eagles 38, the Giants 17.
Well, one team turned out to be a heck of a lot better. Here are a few key plays that I know the coaches will be looking at. So for Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth, I'm John Madden saying goodbye. Thanks again for watching.